Hello guys, welcome back to Photographics Academy. So, in a few minutes, I'm going to be showing you how to retouch your beauty professional studio portraits using Kumoo, right? So, of course, you already know what Kumoo is, but in case this is your first time of hearing Kumoo, Kumoo is just a software that uses AI-powered automations to retouch your images without you having to do so much, even as a photographer. One of the biggest challenges we have with doing close-up uh, retouching is being able to do all the retouching you need to do, your skin smoothing, your frequency separation, your purging and burning, while still maintaining the image's natural look. Not doing too much and not doing too little. Being able to give it that high-end result and still be able to retain the texture, the face structure, even the body structure. And that is what Kumoo does very well. You'll be able to do any level of retouching you want to do on your image and still retain every single natural feature that the image has. And today we're going to be retouching this image live here on YouTube using Kumoo. So let me show you exactly how it works and how I am going to approach this image using my Kumoo. So without wasting your time, let's get started. The first thing I want to take care of in this image is my blemishes, because I don't want to have blemishes on the image at all. So I'm going to come to this area and make sure I increase the acne for face. So the reason you have it, you see face written on it is because this only targets the face, right? If you want the one that targets the body, this is it. So you can decide, okay, I want a little bit of the blemishes to remain on it, but you can as well decide I don't want it at all. The same thing for the body. If you increase it, it takes away all the blemishes from the body. But in situations, sometimes it does not take all of them away. It still keeps some little artifacts on them. And that is where mole comes in. So if by the time you increase this and you still have some blemishes on your face, which I do not anymore, but if you still have some blemishes, we might want to turn on your mole for face and allow it to its magic. So you probably notice it did it, remove anything, because my face does not have a mole. The same thing for the body. We also have body blemishes that you can as well increase. And if there are tiny blemishes remaining on the body of your image, it's going to take it away for you. Now, let's get down to proper retouching. If sometimes you shoot your image and you notice that you have lost, quite some focus on the eye, especially, you can come down here and just increase your face disfocus repair, right? Try to use AI to restore some details back to your image. Now, I will not move any slider here because everything is intact. I don't have a double chin. She's not having a very rough lip line. It's beautiful. She doesn't have a smile line, which I want to take away, nor a cheek line, which I want to take away. Then the wrinkles around eye, I love it the way it is, and I love the dark circle. But in case you want to remove your eye bag, you can come over here in the dark circle and just, increase it, and it's going to minimize it for you. Now, the first thing I want to do on my image is frequency separation. So I'll come down to my skin retouching category and just increase my frequency separation like this. And once I do that, you see that our skin becomes even. If you want more textures, you can just push up your high frequency, brings back a lot of textures to your image while still giving you that beautiful smooth look. Just the same way your high frequency and your low frequency works in Photoshop. But I think the textures are too rough to get it to look like we didn't work on it, so I'll just reduce it a bit. And if you still want to give it that micro dodge and burning effect, which sometimes you might want to do to give it that, to give it extra evenness and extra smoothness, just come over to your neutral gray leveling and just push it up a little bit and do the same thing for your skin refinement, but do not push this too high. Look at that, the before, the after. So looking at the image, I'm beginning to lose some contours on the image, which gives some definitions to her facials. So I'm going to come to neutral gray contour and just increase it. So what that is going to do for us is that it's going to try to restore some contours and shadows back to the image, back to the face, to be able to give us the structure the image originally have. Beautiful. I would have just said, let's leave it like this. Of course, if what you are retouching is if you are trying to push a very smooth neutral skin, You can leave it like this. The job is done. And one more thing we did not do for the body. So come for the body and do the 3-point separation for the body. Increase the low and also the high so that it doesn't become unnecessarily too smooth for the face. Beautiful. So now if you look at this image, you will notice that my face and my neck does not have a uniform skin tone. So how do we balance it up? Very simple. Come down to your skin tone and increase skin tone balance multiple. So what it's going to do is it's going to try to bring you both of them together to start looking the same in color. But I don't like this color. It's too much. So we need to bring it down until we find a very good middle ground. They don't necessarily need to be the same in luminosity, or they can be the same in color. Then you can decide to also warm up your image or push it towards a rosy tone, but I prefer something warm, beautiful. Then I want to add some glamour to the image, so I increase my brightness and increase my whiteness. So it gives me that beautiful glamour to her face. Now, moving forward to our makeup area, I want to improve her makeup. Okay, let's click this here. All right, so I want to improve her makeup. What I'm going to do with the makeup is that I'm going to go down to my makeup area down here and just enhance her eyebrow a little, or rather, I'll just leave it like that. The mascara pulled the eyebrow really beautiful well, so we'll just leave it like that. Then we'll come to enhance eye makeup, definitely. Then enhance our shadows, very important. Our shadows and our highlight for us to get that dodge and burn effect that gives dimensions to the image. Then do the same thing for your lip, enhance lip and also enhance gloss. So if you want to add some eye contact to her eye, something brownish, we can come over here and click on contact. Look for something that will look like what she has already. So let's look for something that has a brown tone. I love this one. Or this. And just reduce the opacity to blend into what she already have in the original. Beautiful. This is so cool. Then I think I want to add a little lip gloss to her lips. So come to lip gloss, look for something like, I think I like this one. Just bring it down a little bit. Beautiful. So looking at the hair, I feel I need to smoothen it out a little. So I'll come to the hair. First of all, I will remove all the stray hairs and try to adjust the hair part a little bit, just like that. Then the next thing is smoothing out the hair a little. So come down to soft hair and just click on it. Tries to smoothen it out for us. And that is all you need to do. If you have multiple makeup images you want to work on, all you need to do is just come to your new preset and just, let's call it makeup preset. So what this is going to do for you is that each time you bring in a makeup image that you want to do a very natural retouching on, all you need to do is just come to this preset, click on it, and it's going to apply it for you on your keyword. Let me show you what I mean. So if I reset everything we did on this image and come over to my preset area, click on mine and locate my default. So all the makeup presets, if I click on it, we'll give it a few seconds, it's going to retouch the image fully for us without us having to do anything. Look at that. This is beautiful. This is the before. This is the after. This is the before. This is the after. You as well can use Kumoo in your workflow to hasten up retouching for you and be able to retouch even 100 images without having to lift a muscle. If you are interested in getting Kumoo, go to the description of this video. Right now, you are going to see the link for downloading Kumoo. Click on it to download your Kumoo. And when you want to purchase your credit, of course, when you register, you get 4 free credits that you can use to test run it. And when you are satisfied, which I know you will be, use our promo code to purchase your first credit and other credit you will purchase it, to always be sure of getting 30% bonus each time you purchase a new credit. Thank you so much for watching this amazing video. Do make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you subscribe, click on the notification bell to get notified every single time we drop a new video. Until then, see you for the next one.